I'm not taking personal readings at this time. Please do not get scammed by people posing as me in the comments section. Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to my channel, Roseology. So today's reading is a personalized message from your guardian angels. Now, I would not say it's an urgent message, but these are messages that your angels have been wanting and trying to communicate to you. If you're wondering if you have guardian angels, you definitely do, as every living being was given a set of angels to guide, direct, and protect them throughout their incarnation. If you're wondering who your guardian angel may be, set the intention to develop a closer relationship and for them to reveal themselves to you when the time is right. Since they hear every one of our thoughts and prayers, they are always with us and never leave our side, so they are in constant communication with us as well. And anytime that you want to interact with them, just get quiet, still, meditate on your own energy, and you should be able to sense their presence around you as well as connection. Now, they come to us in many different ways, sometimes with repeating numbers and synchronicities, through signs, dreams, people, animals, even higher intelligent life forms or beings from advanced civilizations. They can even take the form of loved ones that we have lost or have passed on to the other side. The point is, though, is that your guardian angel can take the form of anyone or anything in order to reach you. But today, that is exactly who we are going to be channeling information and messages from. So let's just get to the disclaimers and the meditation. Obviously, this is a general reading, meaning that it will resonate with who it is meant to resonate with. Tarot does not control or dictate your life. If you hear something you don't like and think you're just doomed to that reality, then you are not using my readings correctly. My readings are for confirmation and not answers. So take what resonates, leave the rest, and at the end of the day, realize that your free will and what you choose to do with it will determine your outcomes, not a pick-a-card reading on YouTube. Be responsible, be accountable, and use this as a guide to help decipher the messages that your spiritual team has been trying to send you all along. If you would like to participate in this meditation, this is a general reading for the collective, so in order for this reading to resonate with you personally, you have to be synced into the energy of this reading. To help you do that, and to help you select a pile with your third eye and not your physical ones, I will be offering a 60-second meditation. Halfway through that meditation, I will be placing crystals from my clairvoyants that like to pick piles with objects on them. And after the clairvoyant pile selection, there will be a clairaudient selection where I play a different tone for each pile, and you can select a pile based off of which tone resonates with you the most. If you're drawn to another pile, that's because there is another message for you in that pile. So if you're already, get into a relaxed position, become aware of your entire body starting with your feet, and work that awareness up in sections from the feet to the head. Then take a deep breath in through your nose for around 5 seconds, hold that breath for 3 seconds, and then exhale for 6 to 7 seconds. Then ask your guides, spirit, ancestors, universe, or all of them to connect you to your higher self so you can receive divine messages from your guardian angel. So this is pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. On pile 1 is Celestite. On pile 2 is Citrine. On pile 3 is Hematite and Quartz. On pile 4 is a Botswana agate. right, pile number 1, welcome to your reading. So we're going to be starting with your tarot cards, and then I'm going to be pulling some additional oracle cards on camera to see what personal messages as well as advice your guardian angel has for you today. So let's just get started with your reading. First off though, pile 1, before we even get to your cards, I do feel a little bit of a nervousness, like at the pit of someone's stomach. So it's not like you're nervous for the reading, but there's like this still nervous energy within you, kind of being carried in like your energetic womb. Whether you're male or female, every single one of us has an energy womb, aka the sacral chakra, where we harbor energy and emotion. And there's like a slight nervousness here, and it doesn't feel like anxiety, but more like maybe the fear of something. And you know that feeling that like you get in your stomach like right before taking a big dip on a roller coaster? That's what this feels like, but more subtle. And I don't know if this is fear of change, fear of losing something or someone, but it's like shifting up to my solar plexus area. So whatever this fear or feeling is, it may be impacting your ability to be confident in something, to be confident in some sort of decision or action or move. Or risk, or maybe even yourself. So, it may make you second guess or doubt yourself a lot. So if this resonates for you, pile 1, like focus on your sacral chakra, because this fear, it begins at your sacral and it's working its way up into your solar plexus and then to your heart area. And it could travel further up. I'm not exactly sure. I want to get to your reading, so I'm not going to sit with this for too long, but focus on your sacral if this part resonates, okay? So you can use orange colored items, crystals, products. I just heard a spiritual bath. So bathe in water that you have programmed specifically for healing your sacral or freeing your energy womb. Salt is extremely powerful. I got into using salts, as you guys know, like a couple of years ago, and they're just so extremely powerful. So you could also do something with like a salt bath. You could also take like salt and kind of like rub it over your body. Like you can put it in like a little bag or something, maybe with some herbs if you want, and sort of like run it over your body, almost the way that you would with like a selenite wand or a clear quartz crystal, something like that. And that could also help, because salt, you don't have to do very much with salt. It'll really help sort of reset your energy. If you're not able to take a bath, then take a bottle of water and program it to your intentions for your sacral, or to release this feeling of fear. And then you can spray it on your body after a shower, but it's important for you to be physically clean though before doing this, or before doing a bath. Like when you do a skincare routine, you want to completely wash your face first, the surface of your skin. You want to kind of prime it. And it's the same exact thing when you're working with your own energy and your own spirit. You want to prime your energy first, prime your spirit first. This is all about spiritual hygiene before going in and trying to cleanse out whatever this fear may be. After that, you want to allow the water from that bottle or from the bath to really soak into your skin for at least 24 hours. So you don't want to shower or bathe after this for at least 24 hours. Okay, so let's just get to your tarot cards. So the very first card that we have here, we've got the Two of Wands. Okay, and this is the angel Jalil, I believe. Then we have here the Hermit in reverse. This energy has been coming up quite a bit lately, the Hermit card energy. And then we have the Page of Swords. Fives may be a significant number for you this month as well. You may be seeing repeating fives during the month of January. All right, this is interesting, pile 1, because a lot of this makes sense now. We've got the Two of Wands here. So yes, you're planning something, and more than likely, this is something that like you've never done before, but you are aware that you're going to have to pull strength from somewhere else or from somewhere deep in order to see this plan through. And you already know that a hermit journey lies between you and what you want or where you're trying to get to. And that may be something that you're trying to avoid, is this Hermit card energy right here. A lot of people don't like the Hermit card energy. I personally love it because there's nothing that is more transformative, in my opinion, than the Hermit card energy. And I mean, like, of course you got the Death card, which is all about transformation, but to me the Hermit is like voluntary transformation. It's like, I am surrendering to this. I am choosing this. You know, it's not a transformation that happens to us, but when we're dealing with the Hermit card energy, this is a transformation that we actively initiate. You may be trying to avoid this Hermit card energy right here. Or you may be in the process of mentally preparing yourself to go through this Hermit card right here with it being in reverse. The Hermit comes directly after Strength, pile 1, because the Hermit is a different type of strength. It is not about brute strength. It's not about physical strength, but it's more so about sacrifice. And that's why it's ruled by Virgo, the sign that knows all about sacrifice, because it makes these sacrifices every single day in order to do its job well. And that's just earth energy. Earth energy does that. You know, it sort of makes these sacrifices in preparation for what it's going to gain from those sacrifices, or from the work that it invests into something. So the same way it's like that we go to work every day and sacrifice sleeping in or time off because we have to. That is Virgo, the 6th house, and the Hermit card energy. Your Hermit card is in reverse. So there's actually as well scripture coming to mind for you. Well, I guess more of a story, but it's from Matthew, the Gospel of Matthew, and Jesus himself was struggling with his purpose. And he said in Matthew, and I'll insert the actual verse so you can like read it yourself, but he said something along the lines of like, you know, God, Father, if it's possible, may this cup be taken from me, not as my will, but yours. And then he prayed and asked God again to let the cup pass from me. Now, he didn't hear anything, so he went to God a final time and said, Father, if it is not possible for this cup to be taken away unless I drink it, then let your will be done. So the cup that he kept referring to, again, is his purpose in a sense. And he could taste the bitterness of what he was about to endure as far as like his crucifixion. Now, that's obviously, I'm not saying you're about to be crucified or anything like that, but whatever it is that you're about to sacrifice may feel like some sort of a spiritual crucifixion. It may feel like a hanged man moment for you. Jesus himself feared the pain and the extreme challenge that he was going to have to see through to the end for his purpose to be completed. Pile 1, your guardian angel is coming to you and has been, I just heard it say, with the same message to you for the last few months, at least the last 3 months. And it's been trying to communicate the same message, because for some of my Pile 1s, you are struggling with your purpose right now, or you're struggling with the next level that is calling to you. There is a next level that you've been wanting to ascend to. I can see it with the 2 of Wands and this Page of Swords right here for sure. Many of you can feel yourself being pulled to a higher position, a higher calling. And you know what comes with that is sacrifice. To whom much is given, much is required, right? So my Pile 1s are the people that I wouldn't say like you don't get excited about elevation and ascension or promotion, but you are also aware of the side of transcendence that is not all glitz and glamour. And you know that gifts, blessings, wisdom, knowledge, talent, transformation, all of it comes with a greater sacrifice. 2 of Wands is here because this is you to some degree wondering if there's another way around all of this sacrifice, or if there's another way that you can do this and your purpose. And it's simply your goal for some of you. That's what I keep saying purpose, and it might not be something as big as like your life's purpose. It could just be like a goal that you have, you know, some sort of goal that you have set. A lot of people just focus on the glamorous side of the goal, but you, Pile 1, are extremely tapped into the sacrifice that this goal takes. You guys may be very, 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 you may have a lot of dominant Capricorn, Aquarius energy, Saturn energy. Saturn could be your chart ruler. Your 10th house may be ruled by either Capricorn or Aquarius. You yourself could be a Capricorn or an Aquarius rising. Even Virgo, you could have some strong Virgo energy here. You guys could be saving up to buy a house, so you have to downsize for the time being and live in a studio apartment maybe for like a year or something. Or maybe it's getting a job promotion, but that means going back to school, spending money on tuition when you have other bills and other responsibilities. Maybe it's about expanding your family, but like realizing my partner and I will have even less time together, you know? And it's like for some of you, this is extremely spiritual and you are being called to lead, and your spirit is preparing you for that transformation. You can feel it coming or happening. Either way, there's this awareness of I'm already stretched a little bit thin and I have to give even more right now. I'm being called to give even more or to push myself even further or a little bit harder. In some way, shape, or form, pile one, you're being called to push harder somewhere and you know it. You feel it every day and it's something that's been following you. And this may be ending a relationship, opening your heart and trusting someone, falling in love. That could be the sacrifice. You know, starting that business during a pandemic. You're being asked to take a massive leap of faith somewhere and to make one of the most difficult transitions or transformations that you have had to make yet. Now, Page of Swords is your guardian angel's energy as well. And your guardian angel, which I feel like you have multiple around you, but there's like this one that's coming through in your reading and is like the head guardian angel over you. And this is the one that gives orders or instructions to you, pile one. This is the one that you hear all the time, is this Page of Swords one right here. This Page of Swords one is the one that you may hear as an actual voice come through to you, like a clairaudient sort of ability. So this Page of Swords guardian angel that's around you is the one that communicates to you quite a bit. But this one you can legitimately hear as though you're like in a conversation with another human being. I don't feel a particular like yin or yang energy from them, but their vibration is extremely straightforward to the point, just like a sword. They don't mince their instructions and they're not the most gentle with you because right now they've been instructed for the last few months to almost mold you, to push you to the next level. And being gentle with you is not their energy right now. They are here to remind you constantly that yes, you can do this. This right now, the season that you are in right now is about being pushed a little bit. And it's different for everyone. For some people, the season is about relaxing, sitting back, enjoying themselves. It's about pleasure. It's about the sweetness of life. For other people, it is about, receiving. They're in a season of receiving. For you guys, you are in the season of like pushing a little bit harder right now. You'll know if that's meant for you because you'll resonate with that and you'll be like, I know I'm supposed to go a little bit harder right now, or I know I'm capable of it, or I know that is my potential. It'll resonate in that way. If it doesn't resonate with you, if you feel like, I've been going hard as I don't know what, then ignore that part of the message, okay? This is really all about your intuition, especially coming into communion and conversation with your guardian angel. So if you don't feel like that resonates, then it's not for you. But for those of you that feels like, I know I'm being called to push a little bit harder, I don't even know why. I've already been, I've been pushed to my limit, or I've been doing everything that I can, and I am feeling like I can go a little more harder, then that's going to be specifically for you then. That's also the reason why you keep hearing this calling as well, pile one, because it's the voice of your guardian angel reminding you every single time that you doubt yourself or wonder if there's another way around all of this. Your guardian angel is right there to correct you and say, no fear, no doubts, no limits, just potential. Just potential, that's it. This hermit journey will not take as long as you think either, pile one, with it in reverse. And it doesn't mean that you have to isolate, which the hermit card gets generalized as a lot. But this card details sacrifice, not just isolation. And we actually just talked about the hermit card on Patreon and how A.E. Waite, the creator of the Rider-Waite Smith version of the hermit card, we just talked about on Patreon how the hermit for a few centuries, he wasn't carrying a lantern. He was actually carrying an hourglass for a few centuries, the first few centuries of the hermit card. And then around the Tarot de Marseille pattern, it switched from as you guys can see, you see even in this deck, look at what the hermit is carrying, an hourglass. We literally just talked about this. And in the more modern version of the hermit card, that hourglass switched to a lantern with a 6-pointed star, the Star of David, or the hexagram inside of the lantern. This is about time. A lot of you as well in pile one, you may be worried about, you may be feeling pressure. That's what this hermit card in reverse feels like. It feels like pressure. It feels like I need to do this right now. I need to I need to push myself to my limit or push myself to my potential right now. Like, it's like you're being called to do this like right now. Most of you guys do not know why. You cannot figure out why. You just know it in your bones that this is the time for you right now. And that's why you're feeling that pressure. You're feeling that pressure because right now you're in the process, you're in the season of transforming into this diamond. Right? So that's what's happening with a lot of you guys in pile one. That may be why you're like, damn, like I've been going as hard as I don't know what, and I have to go even harder. But there, you feel it, and you know that there's something big on the other side of this transformation right here. And it's not just about isolation, like I was saying, you know. Yeah, sometimes we have to leave people behind, but again, the Hermit is less about people and more about sacrifice, voluntary sacrifice. The Hermit retreats to this mountain, the top of this mountain by himself. He doesn't even bring food. He just brings a lantern, you know, in the modern depiction. And this card talks about fasting to a certain extent, leaving things behind. And when we fast as well, that is another way to really seriously strengthen your sacral chakra. When we sort of deny our physical body the things that it wants, like let's just say that you take a break from sweets or something, or dessert, or you take a break from eating meats, you know, just for like maybe a week or two or something like that. It's not about the physical part of it, which was why in the Hermit he doesn't have food with him, because it's not about him physically staying away from food. It's about how it spiritually transforms him. That discipline, that sacrifice spiritually transforms him. That physical sacrifice transforms him spiritually. And that's where you guys are at right now. There's some sort of like physical sacrifice you're making in your lifestyle, in your habit, in your routine. We're in the season of Capricorn right now. Capricorn ruled by Saturn, the god of consequence, the god of accountability and karma. Capricorn is all about you get what you give. What you put in is what you're going to get out. That's where you guys are at right now. And you're being called to that for a very specific reason. You're in the season of transforming into a diamond. The only way that that can happen, though, is leaving some things behind. And you're aware of that. So it's not just about isolation. You guys are being asked to fast from your lifestyle. And there's a particular lifestyle here that you have to abandon for a little bit. And it's not permanently, it's just for a time. Let's get some oracle cards here. For some of you guys, this is about meditating a little bit more. Spending a little less time on social media, on the internet. There's so many different distractions that call to us all the time, right? All the time. We have so many different things vying for our attention, trying to, you know, get our energy. And we only have 24 hours in the day. So the way that we divide that up is very, very crucial to what gets done. Here we have the blue flame, spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. See? This is what's happening. You guys are having a spontaneous awakening. You are aware. This realization may have just hit you out of nowhere. That, okay, there's certain things about my lifestyle that I need to change. So your guardian angel may also come through as the color blue. If you guys ever see hues of blue, blue orbs, blue lights out of the corner of your eye, that's also the color of your guardian angel, that main guardian angel that speaks to you with the Page of Swords right here. And then, yeah, we have blue. Like I said, this guardian angel is very active in terms of like communicating with you. Its throat chakra is very, very active. So that may be why it comes through as blue. But you guys are being activated right now. Like I said, integration time is all about making those physical sacrifices so you can integrate a complete new vibrational frequency into your own body. Let's see, let's get one more. What is this? Trust the timing. Look at that. Trust the timing. Trust the wave that you came in on. Time is not running out. See, yeah, that's what I was feeling, is that you guys feel like this is something that you're being called to do right now. So your guardian angel wants to clarify that time is not running out, but you do need to trust the timing as well. Like if you were feeling like right now's the time for me to go hard at this, Go for it. Trust the timing of that. Trust your spirit. Trust your intuition. Time is not running out. You don't have to worry about that. You'll never miss the boat. You'll never miss what is meant for you. But you are feeling like right now is a time for me to go hard for a reason. So this is your guardian angel coming through to clarify. Yes, right now is your season. Right now is your season. Trust the timing. These two also flipped over, so I'm just going to show them, but I'm not going to leave them out. So we have here star bathing, light body crystal grid transmission activation. Yeah, you guys are downloading a whole new frequency into your own vibration. That's why a lot of this is happening as well, and you're feeling that call right now, or you're feeling like it's almost like a snake shedding its skin. You guys have been shedding some sort of vibration off of you while integrating a new frequency into your body. So there's like a big transformation going on right now. Like I said, I kept coming back to that that concept of like a piece, coal turning into a diamond. That's exactly what you guys are going through right now. And then we have your star family. You are part of a team of souls. Call and support, you guys. Look at all these souls. Look at all these souls. You guys have like a soul tribe that's also going through something very similar right now. And then underneath the deck here we have Inner Earth. You'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. Yes, you will survive this. That Hermit card, like I was saying, that scripture came to mind for you guys, where Jesus asked God, if I don't have to drink this cup, please take it from me. But look at what your guardian angel wants to say to you. You will survive this. You can drink that cup. It's going to be bitter, but you're going to survive this because you're strong. You've been molded for this. You were built for this. You were literally created for this, pile one. Let's see, let's get one final card. Ooh, okay. One final card here. So we have here the card Mercury. This is Emerald. So some of you guys may be a Taurus with the emerald right here. And then this says cognizance. So I'm going to read this out of the book just to get one final message from your guardian angel. And then underneath the deck, we have, look, expansion, opal, and the North Node. That's what you guys are headed towards right now, your North Node. Expansion. Big deal right now. Expansion. The 28th or the 27th may be a significant time of the month. Whenever you guys are seeing this reading, I'm filming this in January at the start of the new year. So January 27th or the 28th, if you're seeing it in the month of January, could be a significant date for you for some reason, with these two numbers coming out. For some of you, it may be your birthday. So let's see. Let's read this card here. Okay, and what it says about cognizance, understanding, pragmatism, and communication. It says the way that you learn to communicate is equal parts nature and nurture. You are influenced by the way that you were raised, what you were taught in school, and what you subconsciously learn via observation. You process this information, and your personality, quirks, and tendencies develop as a result. Is your communication style balanced, soft, or brash? Are you aware of the way that you make others feel with your words? You are responsible for the way that you process information and for the way that you put that information out into the world. Take this into account for the next few days during your interactions. Direct your awareness inwards and observe how you are communicating with yourself. An awareness of your self-talk is a powerful tool for development of your mental strength, as well as learning from your surroundings. Mercury always plays a role in your communication style and impacts how you interpret and process information. It is the smallest and fastest moving of the planets and referred to as the messenger. Often Mercury's placement in your natal chart will bring valuable insight on how you need to adjust or develop the way that you are speaking to others and yourself. Emerald is known as being the stone of intuition, insight, and vision. If using emeralds in meditation or simply wearing them on your person, its vibrations can increase mental clarity and allow you to react and interpret situations with intelligence and focus. Emeralds are also known to bring to the surface the unconscious mind, allowing you to tap into your claircognizant abilities. The activation guidance says, look at a copy of your natal chart and identify in what sign Mercury is located. In defining this, you can unpack details of how your communication style has been birthed, how it shapes your personality, and what it means for you astrologically. Then it says here, I am conscious of the impact of my words. I communicate with clarity and authenticity. So pile one, it's very important for you to stay aware of your mental talk, your mental chatter, how you are talking to yourself, and how you are preparing yourself for this transformational phase that you are entering into, this transformational season that you're entering into. It's very important for you to be aware of how you're talking to yourself. If you are saying this is something that I can't do, this is something that I'm not going to be able to undergo, I don't know if I'm capable, just remember, you will survive this. New solution and beginnings, inner earth. This is from your guardian angel. You will survive this. You were created, you were built for this. You've got this, pile one, okay? Now, this is all that I'm saying for you guys. Thank you so very much for tuning in. Let me take this time to thank your guides, my guides, our higher self, your guardian angels, as well as mine for these messages today, as well as spirit. Hopefully you all come back to visit sometime soon. And until next time, stay safe, healthy, blessed, and keep conquering the world. Bye, guys. All right, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. So we are going to be starting off with your tarot cards. I'm going to be pulling some additional oracle cards on camera to hear the personal advice or messages that your guardian angel wants to deliver to you. So pile 2. Okay, hold on. Pile 2, I just saw you and someone else shake hands. It was more like a hand slap. So maybe some of you just got in a business with someone, or maybe just made amends. It felt more like you and someone teaming up on something though, like maybe a project or work related. I also just heard for some of you, this person has not come into your life just yet. So this could be a future deal. If you've been asking for, or like praying for, or trying to manifest and visualize a business deal, or like someone to help you on a project, you may have asked for assistance or an assistant, maybe like employees or an investor. But if so, that's coming, pile 2. Okay, just wanted to get that out the way. Now let's get to your tarot cards. Okay, so the very first card that we have here is the King of Swords. Okay. Oh, look, it says victory, grants victory and protection from lightning. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Then we have that. Look, we got the 2 of Cups. That's why I saw that. Okay. That's why I saw you guys shaking hands with someone. Yeah, this could definitely be like a business deal or something coming through. And I know it's the Cups, okay, but Cups does not just mean romantic. Cups means something that is important to us, that is something that would be emotionally fulfilling, and business deals can be emotionally fulfilling, right? Okay, and then the final card that we have here is the Queen of Cups. Oh yeah, okay. Oh yeah. Something's very emotionally fulfilling here for my pile 2s. So okay. Well, hot damn. I told you, I saw you guys shaking hands with someone, but excitedly as well, like a hand slap. Like, it's like the both of you were really enthusiastic and could not wait to get to work on something. And we have the damn 2 of Cups right here. So we also have a king and a queen here as well, King of Swords and the Queen of Cups. And this is one hell of a balanced dynamic, very harmonious, because the 2 of you bring something so different into each other's lives. So we have a King of Swords over here, a Queen of Cups over here, 2 of Cups in the middle. So this is like someone bringing their sword energy and someone else bringing their cup energy into like one sort of situation. So there's someone here that is maybe a little more analytical or logical, all about the numbers and the data, or like technology, you know, like the guts of something, with the King of Swords. And then the Queen of Cups person here is the creative mind and inspiration behind a project. So this Queen of Cups person knows exactly what is on brand, what is trendy, what is charming. This Queen of Cups is a very charming person that is relatable and able to sort of grab other people's attention, or maybe more so like interest. And so these 2 characters are coming together and being brought together. So your guardian angel really wants to highlight this new union coming, or one that is about to come together. So there's 2 different options here. Either you already know this person and you guys just decided to work on something together, maybe a project, could be a relationship, but this feels different for some reason. And the other option is you haven't met this person yet, but when you do, this idea is going to be born from the union of the 2 of you. Now, both of you guys coming together is destiny, and that's what your guardian angel is saying. There is a destined partnership coming. Now, again, it could be a relationship, but I don't know why this just feels like work related. Some of you have questions about how will I know if this is the person that's meant for me or meant for this project or meant for my future. Your guardian angel is saying you will know based off of how much they mirror and contrast you at the same time. They said there will also be a glow around this person, not that you can see with your physical eyes, but with your third eye. So some of you here are able to see auras because this person, they have like a golden or like a yellow sort of haze or a glow or aura around this person's body. They may even also have dominant Leo placements. They may have some strong Leo placements as well. Going back to they're going to mirror you and contrast you at the same time. You guys are going to have these really strong similarities and these really strong differences at the same exact time. And that's how you're going to know. Because a lot of my pile twos, whatever partnership you've been wanting or waiting to get into, this partnership here, it's like you guys have asked for somebody that gets you, but also challenges you, and not challenges you in a bad way or a negative way, but challenges you in the sense where it's like, it's not boring. You know, it's like this person brings something to the table. They expand your mind. They help you to sort of get out of maybe like your own head as well. So whoever it is that you've asked for, it's like they're going to be very similar to you. Like when it comes to the core, the fundamentals, you guys are going to have the same almost energy, the same sort of mindset, the same sort of goals. But then when it comes to how you execute those goals, you guys are going to have very different ways of doing it. And that's exactly what a lot of my pile twos have asked for, is like, I don't want somebody that mirrors me too much. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing here with that. As well as too, like I said, there will be some sort of glow or aura around this person's body. It looks golden or yellow, something like that. Now, for only a few of you here, you're actually going to end up meeting a couple that you go into business with or work on a project with. So some of you guys may already be in a partner, like you may already be like married to someone or like in a serious relationship with someone, and you and your partner end up going into a partnership with another couple. It could happen that way as well. Whoever this person or possible couple is, they are coming in quickly, very, very quickly. Your guardian angel is saying, if you have not met them already, this could happen potentially within the next couple of weeks or within January. This could happen for some of you, but you have a person whose journey is about to collide with yours or will become sort of entangled with your own destiny and journey. And you guys are meant to produce something together, not just this year, but this is like a new life chapter that's beginning for you and will open up a lot in your life, especially for those of you that are going through a Saturn return right now. Going through a Saturn return, and if Saturn is transiting your 7th house, huge confirmation right there that this is like on the horizon for you. If you don't have Saturn transiting your 7th, and if you're not going through a Saturn return, it does not mean that this reading does not apply to you. But that's just something intuitively that just came through. So for my pile twos, for those of you where Saturn is transiting your 7th house, or if you are going through a Saturn return right now, big confirmation right there for you as well. Let's get some oracle cards for you guys. Okay, so we have here, it says the cosmic heart, devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. And then it says devotion right there and the cosmic heart. This is what I keep picking up for you guys, is like, it's like there's, with these cups involved, it's like this is something that's like it's like your heart's desires, you know? It's like this is something that is emotionally fulfilling for you guys. My pile two is like, it feels like business. I cannot get over how much this feels like business and like making money, or like a really important project. Maybe getting a business started, getting into a different career, a different job, a different profession, a different position. I don't know, but it feels like work, but it's emotionally fulfilling all at the same time. But it also says here, your guardian angel is saying to make your life a moving prayer. So this is about going into prayer a lot more as well, whatever that looks like for you. And prayer looks different for everyone. But maybe praying a little bit more as well. is another thing that your guardian angel kind of wants to highlight. And then it says the word potency. So this is letting me know that when you guys pray, my pile twos, especially when you pray from the heart, whatever prayer looks like for you, your prayers are extremely potent when they come from the heart, because it's like you are pulling from your heart's desires into fruition. It's like really powerful. Then we have here Earth School, life lessons, soul growth, study, and higher learning. And then underneath that was the season Mintaka, seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. So yeah, that is what you guys are bringing to fruition. I'm not going to leave it out because it was under this card right here. But you guys are really bringing what you want to life right now. That's for sure. Then we have underneath the deck the golden children, inner child, tenderness, innocence, rare gifts. So some of you guys are going to be doing something in 2022 that you always wanted to do since you were a kid, or it was like a dream that you've had since that's why I keep hearing that this is like your heart's desires. Oh, okay. Because this is something that you've been wanting to do since you were a kid, like a kid. A lot of my pile twos, like this is your year that your childhood dreams come true, or you start to act on your childhood dreams. You start to act on them, or you start to act them out, and you start to see your childhood dreams come to fruition. It's so beautiful when childhood dreams come to fruition. But this is what you guys are heading into in 2022 as well. So this is opening up a whole new chapter. I just saw the number 7. This is so this is a new 7-year chapter that you guys are heading into. 7-year chapter, 7 year. So that's like some Uranus stuff right here. I'm wondering if Uranus just exited out of one of you guys' houses. It may have just exited out of one of your houses, or it may have just ingressed into another one. Very interesting. Okay, let's get another card. One final message here from your guardian angels. Wait, oh yeah, I was shuffling. Okay. Let's see. Let me see. Let me check if both of these are meant for you. It kind of feels like it. Yep. Okay. So we have here for you, we've got transition, and this is ruled by the moon and the crystal calcite. And then we have here intuition, and this is water element and ruled by aquamarine. Okay, so we have the moon and water element. So you guys may have some strong water energy in your chart as well, or this person that you're meeting could also have some strong water energy in their chart, with the moon coming out and the water element right here, moon and intuition. Yeah, this is also saying that you guys will intuitively know this person. You'll feel it intuitively when you meet this person that this is the right person for this future project that you're working on, or to help you bring your childhood dreams into fruition. You're going to intuitively know this person is right for you in terms of bringing your childhood dreams into form. And then underneath the deck here we have transcendence, moonstone again, look at that, and crown chakra. Yeah, you guys are gonna know. This is talking about being claircognizant, just having this knowing. Moonstone, moon, intuition, water. Yeah, you guys are gonna know. Yeah, and then we got all these cups down here. I forgot about that. And the King of Swords. Yeah, okay. Okay, so cups is all about obviously water. Swords is all about air, mind, knowing, consciousness. So yeah, you guys are gonna know. You'll know. I'm gonna read both of these out of the book for you, so give me a second. Message from your guardian angel, and it says here about the card intuition. Intuition is your own built-in guiding light, an instinctive knowing of right and wrong, good versus evil, and what is progressive for your soul or what may hinder or block it. Your intuition is always with you, but you must learn how to listen to it and trust it. Despite any situation you may find yourself in, within your control or not, there is a version of yourself that you can turn to find insight. The instinctive guidance should be one of the most trustworthy places that you take advice from. After all, who is more inclined to look after you than yourself? When it comes to your intuition, it is helpful to keep the mentality of remaining fluid like the water element. This mindset allows you to be in touch with your heart and how you feel, your emotional self. Using these two key components can help you access your intuitive gifts, leading you in the direction that you were meant to go to find the answers to questions that you've been longing and searching for. Aquamarine is attuned to the water element and connects you to your higher self, allowing you to leave your fears and doubts behind. Aquamarine has gentle, free-flowing vibrations that can open and activate your heart and throat chakras, removing any blockages and allowing energy to remain fluid through all centers of your body. When your energetic frequencies are aligned, you are able to clearly communicate and understand messages passed down from your higher self and decipher signals and signs from the universe. The activation guidance here says, gather aquamarine crystals in any form, place them in a bowl with filtered water, and leave the bowl sitting in the sunlight or moonlight for 24 hours. The filtered water will become energized and infused with the healing vibrations and properties of the aquamarine. Pour the infused liquid into a spray bottle and use it to spray yourself and your environment when you are feeling stressed, worried, or blocked with negative energies. If the aquamarine pieces are small enough, they can be kept in the spray bottle with the energized water. And it says here, I allow my intuitive knowledge to flow freely through my entire being. Yeah, you're going to feel it you're going to like really feel it, especially in your heart chakra area when this person or this couple, whoever this may be, comes along. You're just going to know this is the right person to get into business with her. If it's business, it could be a romantic situation and you're going to know that too. It just feels like business. I don't know. Okay, then we have here the card transition. Right? Yeah. Okay. And it says, this is about cycles, shift, and recharging. A spiritual transition is a wake-up call from your higher self, urging you to evolve and blossom from what you are to what you will become. This time of spiritual transition can come to you in many forms that you may or may not have recognized. You feel the need to become deeply connected to your inner self and understand your emotions. You feel a shift in your priorities and beliefs. You feel a call to trust your intuitive self and receive messages from your guides. You feel or experience some major life changes that have prevented you from transitioning in a new direction. Take some lessons from the moon, how she waxes and wanes and uses her feminine energies to invoke intuition and impart wisdom during every 28-day lunar cycle. Each phase of the moon has a major significance and specific vibrational frequencies that will accompany you on your spiritual transition. They are a representation of your soul's natural cycle of birth, death, and rebirth in your human experience. And it says, during your spiritual transition, calcite will be your companion. It is an amplifier of energies and is known to be a stone for development, building confidence, and promoting spiritual growth. Calcite purifies and clears out negative energies, not only from your person, but also from your surrounding environment. It will absorb toxic energy and negativity and align all your chakras, allowing white light to flow through without resistance and connecting you more deeply to your higher self. The activation guidance here says, begin to study each cycle or phase of the moon and journal how each phase makes you feel mentally, emotionally, energetically, and physically. After enough cycles, you will begin to see a pattern and learn the best times to take action during your spiritual transition. I accept the ebb and flow of my spiritual transition. So also pay attention to the moon, you guys. Pay attention to the moon. You may meet this person, whoever this is, during a significant part of the lunar cycle. So it could be like a new moon, a full moon, first quarter moon, something like that. But pay attention to that, especially if you are into astrology yourself. It could be happening during a time where the moon is actually in your moon sign. So pay attention to that because there's something very significant about that. Okay, but this is all that I'm seeing for you, Pile 2. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Let me take this time to thank your guides. My guides, our higher self, your guardian angels, my guardian angels, and of course, Spirit itself for these messages today. Hopefully you all come back to visit sometime soon. And until next time, stay safe, healthy, blessed, and keep conquering the world. Bye, guys. All right, and pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. So we are going to be starting with your tarot cards. I'm going to pull some additional oracle cards on camera to see what personal advice as well as which personal messages your guardian angel has for you today. But before even getting started, pile 3, I did pick up as I was shuffling for you that some of you may be feeling stopped or maybe even like you're stuck somewhere, almost like there's a wall that I can feel directly like in front of me. So for some of you, this is a person that you can feel maybe has a wall up, or maybe they put a wall up, or maybe like they're in your way in some way, shape, or form, or you've been feeling disconnected from this person possibly. It's all intuitive, so you don't really know what to believe or think. You may be in your head a little bit about this person, or about a particular situation, and you don't know if you're being paranoid or if there's actually some truth to what you're feeling. For others, this is an obstacle that recently presented itself somewhere and you were still dealing with or trying to move past it. And there's a very specific door that is meant to open for you, pile 3. Not all of them will work for a very specific reason, and it's for your own benefit. So this may be why you have felt like you're not progressing. Whatever you are dealing with has a very specific solution, and this is not a one-size-fits-all sort of situation here. So this may be a complex time in your life, and if it is, don't worry about that. This is not, it's not a permanent situation, and that wall won't always be there. You won't always sense a wall that's right in front of you. It's just temporary. But yeah, so let's just get to your tarot cards. Okay, so the very first card that we have is Hangman. That was in reverse. Then we have the 7 of Pentacles, which was also in reverse. Some of you guys may feel like someone's withholding something from you with the 7 of Pentacles in reverse as well. Maybe you feel like you've gone as far as you can go. Maybe you feel, some of you may even feel like if this is a person or a relationship that you're dealing with, and maybe you've been trying to get some sort of clarity from them, some sort of truth from them, you may feel like, I don't want to press anymore. I don't want to push anymore. You may feel like you're being overbearing, or like you're trying to draw some sort of truth or some sort of answer from someone. Kind of like trying to like draw blood from a stone. Like, it's just very difficult. Some of you may feel as though like someone is withholding something from you. Could be information, could have something to do with money or resources, finances, something like that. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles, which was also in reverse. So all 3 of your cards here were in reverse. So we have Hangman in reverse. When is this going to be over is what I just heard. That's what I'm hearing from your end. When am I going to figure this out or be past this? When am I going to be done with this? Some of you feel like you've been sitting on or dealing with the same issues. Not like they keep coming back, but like they never get resolved. Almost like there's like you're bandaging, like band-aiding. Band-aid? No, it's not a word. But almost like you're sort of dealing with the surface level, or just dealing with the symptoms but not actually curing the problem. Something's just sitting there. That's the wall that I picked up then. Yeah, okay, your guardian angel is here to say that they know that this has not been easy, dealing with the same circumstances or the same situations, same toxicity, the same problems. They know it's been uncomfortable, and that you were at your wit's end with being patient about this. And you know how we run out of energy to give? It's like you run out of patience to have with the situation, pile 3. Your guardian angel is saying that they have seen you sit in the discomfort of the situation. They have seen you hold your tongue. They have watched you not complain and not force. And some of you flipped all that around. With every card being in reverse here, you went from holding your tongue to saying exactly what's on your mind. Some of you went from not complaining to pinpointing everything that you want or need to change. Some of you went from being open-minded about how the situation could turn out to being a bit more narrow-minded about the possibilities of the future. All your cards are in reverse here, but the vibration that I'm picking up from them is not saying that there's a shadow side to these reversals. Your guardian angel is saying the 180 flip you did on some sort of situation is actually the healthiest solution for you right now. Or that's why I saw a complex situation. You've really tried to play something one move at a time here. Like, make a move, wait for the outcome, then respond from there. But it's like you're so fed up with a situation's presence in your life that you're more willing to do things that you weren't necessarily willing to do before. So for example, let's say at your work that your boss has been like really on your ass, micromanaging, and you have dealt with it this whole time because you want that promotion. There's a flip here in your character, represented with all these reversals, but it feels like it's meant to be this way. And it's like you start speaking up or standing up to your boss. Not that you stop caring about the promotion, but it's like you don't care enough anymore to keep staying quiet when your boss is doing the most. that was just an example, but it's like there's been a reversal in behavior for you. Like you're not being as patient, as quiet, or as understanding anymore because you've dealt with some sort of situation long enough in the hopes that it'll pay off for something better. And you keep looking around and saying to yourself, like, I'm not putting up with this anymore just because I want to. Like, I'm not going to put up with the bullshit anymore. And this is for a reason. So you may have started wondering or doubting if your discomfort or dealing with some sort of treatment will pay off in the long run. And you've been speaking up a bit more or letting it be known that, like, I don't like this or I don't agree with something. And so actually, pile 3, your guardian angel is saying that you don't have to deal with the discomfort or like sit in it anymore, like not quietly. So it's like, let someone or something know that you disagree or you're not satisfied or you don't like something. You may be trying to avoid confrontation or some sort of awkwardness with the hangman here in reverse, but 7 of Pentacles in reverse is saying that your quietness is not going to get you what you want. Like, you know the saying, like, closed mouths don't get fed. Yeah, so your guardian angel is saying that now is the time, whenever you see this, now is the time to confront a situation. Some of you needed some time to sit and think about something that happened before you said anything because you didn't want to speak out of character with this Knight of Pentacles, which is a character with a lot of integrity. Knight of Pentacles has so much integrity. He's all about doing things the right way. All the Pentacles are. So you took some time before reacting or responding, and that was not easy for you, but this is an extremely delicate situation, or it's just very complex. The 7 of Wands that I heard for some of you is family. You may have an issue with family or a spouse or someone that you live with because it's almost like walking on eggshells a little bit. There we go. Yeah. So this hangman in reverse feels like walking on eggshells, and you kind of almost didn't mind because you thought eventually I won't have to, like things will go back to normal or they'll get better or I'll have my own place at the end of the month or something like that. But your willingness to walk on eggshells may not have been noticed or appreciated with the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. And that's when you started speaking up, or it's like maybe that plan to like, well, I'm going to be moved out by the end of the month. Maybe that plan fell through and it's like, now I kind of have to sit in this discomfort a little longer than I thought or than I anticipated. And so it's like, that willingness to walk on eggshells has just kind of went out the window. And so, you know, Knight of Pentacles in reverse for some of you, this is you having done something for someone, and now that it's their turn to pay you, maybe they don't want to pay up. Another example coming through, let's say that this is a roommate of yours and you know that they like work early in the mornings. So like you make it a point not to make a lot of noise at night, even though that's the only time that you can work on something maybe. Your roommate decides to have some people over one night and they have absolutely no regard for the fact that you are working or studying. Like they don't show you the same grace that you show them. Just an example, but it's like enough to get you to say something, and your guardian angel is saying it's time to confront the imbalance somewhere. Another thing as well is like there's some sort of discomfort when it comes to like, what are we doing here too with the 7 of Pentacles in reverse and this Knight of Pentacles in reverse? This may be romantic for some of you guys. And this Hangman in reverse, it's like, I'm sick of waiting for you to clear things up for me. I'm sick of waiting maybe for you to make a move or to make a commitment or to show me that you are serious or to show me that you want me to take you seriously. You know, it's like there's more that you could give somewhere that you're not willing to give until you know for certain that something is deserving of you giving all that you can give. And so some of you are like, my pile 3s, it's like there's someone else that's kind of in the way. They're kind of in the way because you're trying to wait for them, but it's like they're not moving, or they're not moving quickly enough. Your guardian angel is saying here, for some of you guys, this is about putting your foot down and kind of like drawing up some sort of ultimatum, because you can't keep waiting for the situation. 7 of Pentacles in reverse, Hanged Man in reverse. This is about, you can't keep waiting for the situation. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. I have something very valuable to deliver here. I am capable. I possess a lot of value, and I'm trying to invest that somewhere, but something or someone isn't giving you the opportunity to do that. And so it's like your guardian angel is saying it's time for you to let it be known that I'm not going to wait forever. For some of you, this is about giving an ultimatum, kind of putting your foot down. Kind of putting your foot down for sure. Let's see. Let's get some oracle cards for you guys. See what else your guardian angel wants to say. It's like I'm just hearing like you've been patient enough. Let me shuffle these, you guys, 1 second. Yeah, I'm hearing for you guys like you've been patient enough. I keep shuffling, so there's a few cards. Okay, so this one flipped over and it says lost lands, soul memories, and gifts. You've done this before. Yeah, that's the thing, is like I was saying when we first started your reading, there's like a familiarity somewhere where it's just like, when is this going to be over? Like I'm sick of repeating something. And like it says here, soul memories and gifts, you've done this before. You've got the love. It says Hadarian energy, codependency, and boundaries. Yeah, this is a relationship for some of you guys. Like I was saying though, I kept hearing your guardian angel say like, it may be time for boundaries. It may be time for an ultimatum. And that's exactly what we have right here. You've got the love. That reminds me of the Florence and the Machine song. I love that song. But I think it actually might be titled You Got the Love. But Hadarian energy, I'm not sure what that is, you guys. I kind of want to read that because I don't know what Hadarian energy is, but it says codependency and boundaries. So there's something that's very important for you guys to kind of put a boundary down and let it be known. I'm not willing to do this for you anymore until you do something for me. It's just time. It's like it's time for you to do that. Underneath the deck, we have your life as a canvas, artist, manifestation, creative accountability. Okay, hold on 1 second. I want to read that for you guys. Okay, and it says here, the Hadarians are believed to be beacons of pure, divine, unconditional love who see love in all people and situations. As a result, they can find it hard to have boundaries, I believe, interdependent, healthy relationships because they only see the unconditional nature of those that they meet. The lovers of the cosmos, they dive in fast. Okay, yeah, they're here to learn how to love while in a separate body, to learn to love self first, and then establish healthy relationships with others. Okay, it says to remember that the love that they seek is already within them. That they truly do have the love all in their own. The message of this card is to review the ways that you may need to establish healthier boundaries. Perhaps you are in a codependent relationship in which you may be losing your sense of self. It's common for starseeds to dive deep into relationships, particularly with those who feel safe and familiar at a soul level. Oh, that's what that is. And it says, perhaps you are in a relationship in which you give more than you receive. Like I said, your whole reading. It's like someone's not willing to show you the grace that you showed them. And it says here, or perhaps there's a certain volatility to it and you are always unsure where you stand. I said that in the beginning of your reading too, where you don't really know where someone is, you don't really know where you stand with someone because of that wall that's being up. It's like you don't know if you're being paranoid or not. Wow. Okay, let me read that sentence again. I'm going to read both of these again. Okay, it says, perhaps you're in a relationship in which you give more than you receive, or perhaps there's a certain volatility to it and you are always unsure where you stand. This card is assigned to do a relationship review and see what energetic agreements that you have made consciously or unconsciously, to acknowledge if there are relationships in which you feel anxious or powerless, in which you don't feel like it's safe to relax and just be you, to assess if there are any places of inadequacy that you have used a relationship to soothe and cover up. Starseed Soul Inquiry says here, do you lose yourself in relationships? If so, how? How can you develop a deeper love for yourself? Wow. Oh, that was a deep message. I don't even have anything to say about that, like interpreting it. I think that was very to the point for my pile of threes, because that's what I was picking up, your whole reading. Okay, let's get one final message here from your guardian angel. This is like the attitude that your guardian angel wants you to take into 2022. For some of you guys, this ultimatum is going to it's gonna really put a sort of like a boundary down, or like a line in the sand where you can see how serious someone is about you. Whether this is romantic, platonic, work, it doesn't matter, but you're gonna get to see how much someone else prioritizes you, because you're very aware of how much you prioritize them. You're just unaware of how important you are to them. And that's what your guardian angel wants you to sort of clear up heading into this year, 2022. So we have here consciousness, third eye chakra, and lapis lazuli. So I'm going to read this out of the book for you guys. 1 second. And underneath the deck here, we have intention. And it says moss agate and the heart chakra. Yeah, intention. What is this person's intentions? What are their intentions? Your guardian angel wants to expose someone's intentions here, because it's like they've just been kind of on the fence somewhere. Somebody has been on the fence. Like they've just been sort of giving the bare minimum, and that's been okay for you so far. Or you've been very, very patient with this person. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Like I said, your guardian angel is saying, you don't need to be patient anymore. Now it's time to start demanding, like, what are you doing here? You know, what are you doing here? What do you want? How serious are you taking me? And for consciousness, it says here, consciousness has many layers. Oh, it says clarity, awareness, and deep knowing. Ooh, clarity, awareness, and deep knowing. That's exactly, yeah. Okay, this is exactly what your guardian angel, this is why your guardian angel wants you to maybe give an ultimatum, because they're trying to force this clarity to come out. They're trying to force an exposure here, an exposure of everyone's intentions, you know? So you know what this person is doing in your life, and you know why you're in their life, you know? It says here, consciousness has many layers that all relate to your state of awareness. Are you proactively aware of what you feel, observe, and experience? Do you process experiences more subconsciously via dreams, or are you fully aware and transcending in a higher consciousness by assessing your higher self and intuition consciously and subconsciously? In order to access the different levels of your consciousness, you may be able to open and activate your third eye chakra, which is located in your pineal gland, high in the center of your forehead. Your third eye chakra is the bridge between you and wisdom that leads to incredible insight. This higher level of consciousness offers you a dose of deep understanding and knowing that already exists within you. Lapis lazuli is a powerful stone for creativity and strengthens clarity in thinking and in communication. So when you do have a conversation with this person, if you end up having a conversation sometime soon, maybe carry some lapis lazuli with you, like put it in your pocket or just hold it as you're communicating. So it'll help open up your throat chakra. It'll also help open up their throat chakra. They won't even know that you're carrying this little piece of crystal magic with you, but it'll really help open up the lines of communication between the both of you. And it may even help the truth to really come out as far as this person's intentions and what they're doing, you know, and how much they prioritize you. Okay, and it says here, it opens up your third eye chakra to welcome and enlightenment and helps you arrive at your true spiritual destiny. When lapis lazuli activates your third eye chakra, it allows you to access the deep knowledge that is embedded in your higher consciousness, enabling you to be the ultimate truth seeker. Yeah, this is about getting the truth out of this person. It says activation guidance. Hold 1 lapis lazuli crystal in each hand with your palms facing up. Sit in a quiet room with your eyes closed and first inhaling deeply all the way into your belly and then exhaling. Visualize a bright white orb scanning your body with its white healing light as it warms you from the inside out. Allow images to pop into your head as they come. There is no need to dismiss them, only to acknowledge them and dismiss any interrupting thoughts. Sit for as long as you are comfortable, and when you bring yourself back, grab a journal and draw or write down the images that you saw. Practice this daily to open and activate your third eye. And it says here, I see with all 3 eyes, and I allow my intuition and insight to guide me on the path to my higher consciousness. That's beautiful. But pile 3, this is all that I'm seeing for you guys. Thank you so very much for tuning in. Let me take this time to thank your guides, my guides, our higher self, amazing spirit, for these messages, and of course your guardian angels and mine for coming through. Hopefully you all come back to visit sometime soon, and until next time, stay safe, healthy, blessed, and keep conquering the world. Bye guys. All right, pile number 4. Welcome to your reading. So we're going to be starting with your tarot cards. Then I'm going to be pulling some additional oracle cards on camera to hear from your guardian angel, any sort of personal messages and advice that they want to give you. So let's just get started. Very first card that we have here is the Eight of Wands. Then we have the Page of Cups in reverse. And then we have Metatron, Wheel of Fortune, who is also in reverse. All right, pile 4. I'm picking up someone here really wanting to get back to normal or a sense of normalcy after an ending, maybe even a heartbreak with the Page of Cups in reverse over here. And even with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse over here, yeah, this speaks of a future or a wish or a goal that you had in the past. Maybe it didn't work out, or maybe you've had to take a few steps back. You may have felt like something good happened somewhere in your life, like maybe you made progress somewhere, but in another area of your life, maybe you took a few steps back possibly. So it's kind of like this like bittersweet sort of vibe or feeling to it. Instead of taking your time to maybe feel all of that or maybe feel that sort of setback in that one area of your life, you wanted to quickly maybe move past this with the Eight of Wands right here. Upright. So it's like you don't want to lose faith or hope or get sad or grieve about something. And you are immediately replacing that emptiness with like another goal or another project or another future, another destiny with this Wheel of Fortune right here, even though it's in reverse. And I feel it's in reverse because you weren't maybe as set on this plan B, but you're moving towards it anyways. Now, if you still find yourself grieving or like in a gray area or maybe like a little sad, frustrated over some sort of ending or redirection, then your guardian angel is here trying to direct you or pull you in this other direction. For those of my pile 4s that have your own tarot cards, over the next maybe week, pull 1 card per day. I don't know why. That was an extremely specific instruction that I literally just saw for you. For my pile 4s that have your own set of tarot cards or maybe even your own set of oracle cards, pull 1 card per day over the next 7 days and just sort of sit with it. Just sit with each card every day for a few minutes. I don't know why that came through, but it came through strong. Okay. Your guardian angel, though, like I was saying, they're trying to pull you. They're trying to pull you in another direction. 4s, repeating 4s may be very significant for you this month as well, in the month of January or whenever you're seeing this. But yeah, you got a guardian angel that's trying to pull you. They really talk to you through your clairvoyant abilities, because I'm trying to finish. I'm trying to get through what I'm picking up, and they keep showing me these like flashes of things, like these visuals. They're very, very active in terms of your third eye. Very, very active. This angel, your guardian angel. It's so weird. It's like my eyes are getting so heavy with your reading. So your guardian angel may talk to you a lot in your sleep. Like a lot. Because like my eyes feel so heavy right now. And it just hit when I started your reading. Like it's very odd. But your guardian angel they're trying to pull you towards this other Wheel of Fortune that is upright for you. They're trying to take you away from the Wheel of Fortune in reverse and pull you towards another Wheel of Fortune that's like upright. So it's like something about this wheel in reverse that needs repair or healing because it's not the path for you right now. I don't know if that's permanent, but it's just not the wheel or direction for you right now. For those of you already on this other path or project or idea, that was your guardian angel, and you psychically synced up that, okay, that's why your third eye is like, or mine right now is overactive as I don't know what. Like I am seeing, so it's just these flashes of things. So your guardian angel speaks to you like psychically, maybe in different visuals of like the next step or things that you should do, things that you need to do, things like that. You may just get this really quick flash of something. That's just the way that your guardian angel communicates with you. Yeah, Eight of Wands. Oh yeah, we got the Eight of Wands right here. Yeah, because I just keep getting like bombarded with these just quick visuals. Yeah, it's that Eight of Wands energy. Yeah, that's how your guardian angel talks to you. Metatron could be a guardian angel that you are very connected to, very close to as well, with him showing up in this reading right here. But yeah, so they're trying to pull you towards this other direction right now. For those of you that are already on to like this new path, that was you and your guardian angel syncing up, like in a psychic sort of way. In your third eye, you guys really synced up. And that's why for some of you, you couldn't even get sad or upset or frustrated about this Wheel of Fortune not working out, about the Wheel of Fortune that's in reverse for you. You couldn't even get upset. It was like it would have been understandable if you were upset, but you just took it in stride and have completely transitioned to like this new project or direction or whatever it may be. You're going to see really quick success or fast results here. Doors will open up easily in this other direction or with this other goal, project, purpose. This isn't stopping the plan. Even though you got redirected, your guardian angel is saying that the plans never change, just the direction. Or the outcome hasn't changed, just your way of getting there. But there's meant to be an easier way for you. And this was the universe actually helping you avoid a really sticky situation if you would have kept going down this other road or this other path, pile 4. But you've got a very resilient spirit that once your mind is made up, there's no stopping you anyways, even if you're grieving right now. You're the type of person that's highly sensitive, highly intuitive. So you feel a lot, but at the same time, it's like, what you feel also doesn't hinder you or stop you. You're willing to deal with it. You may be used to dealing with it. Even if you have to cry through it, even if you have to figure out another solution, another way, another avenue, even if you have to scrap all your original plans, you're like, okay, let's get it done. You know, you're walking into like a Six of Wands chariot year, pile 4. Some of you are ruled by the Chariot card, which means that you are also ruled by the Tower card. And that means that you are a gifted phoenix. You know how to gracefully move through destruction because you know it's a part of the process of getting stronger or inviting in even more success. Some of you have thought or said to yourself like, damn, this makes for a good story or a good movie, you know, or people would never guess I went through this or dealt with that or had to start all over. But your guardian angel just said you are walking into 2022 with even less fear and more resilience than you have ever had before. This is an unstoppable year for you that you are moving into. You had this one last and final hiccup that 2021 threw at you, and because you swerved right along with it, there is a clear path ahead that some of you are very connected, very, very connected to Archangel Michael as well. I just heard, or Archangel Metatron, like I said earlier, who is here in your reading. Metatron is the holder of all universal knowledge and wisdom. It knows everything. So if there's one archangel to call on for assurance when you need to locate a new path or a new avenue, or when you need help navigating a challenging path or situation, this angel, Metatron, can see every single decision and how it will play out. This angel can see every single outcome. And the fact that it has shown up for you is why some of you had so much ease in transitioning to this new direction or path. So somehow, pile 4, out of the infinite amount of pathways that you could have taken or could take, somehow you have this sight. And it's not like it's like it's not just a third eye sight. It's like it's something deeper, but somehow you're able to know or sense like, this is the direction for me. And it is truly a gift. And it could be as well because you have this archangel lighting the way for you. So even when things switch up, you're still exactly where you need to be. And yeah, that's another thing the Wheel of Fortune talks about. The wheel is always shifting. And it's easy to lose your bearings in your center with that constant moving and shifting, right? But when you have this type of angelic, high vibrational, high intelligence assistance on your side, and it's a really close relationship or trust in your higher self, it's a gift. Some of you guys may be some of you guys may be like very into like alien communication. That's the only way I know how to describe it. But some of you guys may be very, very into like alien communication, communicating with these higher conscious beings, just extremely high conscious beings, from like even different star systems, maybe even like the Pleiadian star system. Some of you guys may be very, very in tune with, or like maybe even serious. But it's like you guys open up communication all the time, and they communicate through your consciousness all the time. They send information to you straight through your crown chakra. It's like these higher conscious beings from these really advanced like civilizations or something that speak to you guys. I don't know. Some of you guys may communicate with beings from those star systems regularly. You may be very into those star systems like the Pleiadian. Let's see what we get though. Okay, so it says here, yeah, the 7 star systems: birthing, creations, tapestry of life, expression. Exactly. Yeah, so the 7 star sisters, this is you guys definitely being in communication with other advanced civilizations from the stars, from the planets. That's why I was picking up some like alien communication or something. That's the only way I know how to describe it, is like alien communication. Birthing, creations, tapestry of life, expression. There's something about your guardian angel that's quite physical with you. And then we have here, loosen your grip, coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. Okay. And underneath the deck here, look, we've got star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper. I got to keep this out for you guys. That's why you guys are so connected to the stars and like advanced civilizations. They're like your actual ancestors. Okay, so some of you guys with this loosen your grip right here, you've got a very difficult past that you have overcome. Because it says here, coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. Density is heavy things. It's really heavy things that you guys have overcome time and time again. You guys are very blessed in the sense that you're able to really, to not be, for your vibration to not be affected or impacted or like lowered from this past, this difficult past that you may have gone through. Coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. Some of you right now, this is only for a few of you, but some of you right now are going through releasing some sort of vice or some sort of negative, unhealthy addiction, habit. Some of you guys have literally just released some sort of a vice or something that's just not very good for you. And then we have here culmination. Yeah, and this is the crystal hematite. And then it says root chakra right here. I'm going to read this out of the book. So give me a second. I kind of wanted to read that other one too. And then underneath the deck here we have trust. Pallas is right here. And then we have ammonite. Yeah, ammonite. I also wanted to read the Star Ancestors card for you right here. So let me read this first. And it says, for my pile 4s, the ancients knew much more than we do about our connection with the stars. Their pyramids, temples, and other places of worship created in precise alignment with the stars exist in all corners of the world. What if this ancient wisdom is available for you to uncover now? You're being called to think and listen with your ancient heart and soul, to tap into the part of you that remembers and knows. All ancient secrets are whispered forever in your ears. All mystic knowing blooms in your heart. All potent power pumps through your veins. You're being invited to step into your ancient knowingness, to be held by the rememberings of the star ancestors, to look a little deeper. If you are feeling stuck, you are being called to do something different, to change your point of view. Creativity happens when we put together two things that don't belong, when we do the unexpected. So often, a creative solution is right in front of us. Yeah, like I was saying, you guys just really know how to transition to a new path when one doesn't work out. It says, so often a creative solution is right in front of us, but because we think the same thoughts and act the same way, we miss what is in the open. You are here to remember and uncover ancient secrets and transmissions. Technology and wisdom that are so needed on the planet right now to unlock your soul's memories of a time when we lived in harmony on earth and one day will again. It says, place the card on the portal of your heart and whisper the following: I am ready to remember ancient mysteries and secrets from deep within. Let me also read the 7 star sisters right here. One second. Oh, it's right here. Okay, so it says about this: there are new creations that want to be born, beauty that is yearning to be woven, new consciousness that is longing to be breathed into life. If you draw this card, you are being called to surrender to these creations, to usher in a new era of consciousness and do your bit in weaving the web of life. This is the card of the artist and the midwife. You are being called to ponder questions. What wants to be birthed through you? What new creations are whispering in your ear? What beauty are you being called to make? Creativity and intuition come from the same sacred place. They occur when we find ourselves flowing with the rest of life. Earth is renowned as a planet of manifestation and creativity, and yet so many of us have forgotten how to create. Somewhere along the way, we stopped seeing ourselves as artists, as creatives, as poets, yet to be human is to be creative. Creativity is part of your true nature. Perhaps you are being called to surrender to a creative project, such as a new business or a book. Or perhaps you are being called to weave beauty in your home or in the way you cook. Regardless of the end result, you're being called to express yourself through your creativity, to surrender to the creative projects that both scare and excite you, to find a way to weave beauty back into everyday life. For where there is creativity, spirit, and soul are present, and the world needs those qualities more now than ever before. And it says, what new creations are you being called to birth? I also feel like I need to read this Loosen Your Grip card, so let me read that. One second. We are cyclic beings, and Mother Earth teaches us how to be human every day with the coming and going of the tides and the seasons. If you're clinging to anything, you are resisting the natural flow of who you are. Yeah, Loosen your grip. Yeah, this is you guys just being able to transition to a new path, like when you know something isn't working for you. It also says here, the things that we cling to are so often those we most need to let go of. The food, the substances, the relationship, the job, the people pleasing. The things we cling to often cover up our most vulnerable space, the part that we are most afraid to leave empty, the part we guard and don't let grace into. But by keeping that space covered with something that does not serve us or clinging to it for fear of it not staying of its own accord, we prevent ourselves from receiving the things that will. You guys may have been drawn to another pile in this reading. I'm actually going to say it. You may have also been called to pile number 1. If so, that's a huge confirmation for you, because in pile 1, a little bit of that message came up about having to make a sacrifice, to leave some sort of lifestyle or bad habit behind, to leave something behind because you're being transformed right now. That's only if you were intuitively called to pile 1. Then it's just huge confirmation for you. If not, then this reading's still for you. Don't worry about it. But you may have also been called to that pile. But it says here, A Course in Miracles tells us, whatever we leave empty, grace will fill. And the Buddha said, you can only lose what you cling to. Ooh, damn, that's deep as hell. It says, indeed, both are true. It says, if this card appears, you're being called to find the courage to loosen your grip and give up control, to release your coping mechanisms and leave space for grace and God to enter, to surrender all that feels dense to the divine. Loosening your grip does not mean that what you are clinging to will go away. It may, or it might stay, but you can be sure that what is for you will find you, and you will breathe easier knowing that you have shifted from relying on your own strength to surrendering to the grace of life. And the soul inquiry here is, what are you clinging to for fear of nothing coming to take its place? Ooh, that is really, really deep. It's crazy how we can be so afraid of nothing. Like that emptiness, that quietness, that stillness, that not moving, that hermit energy. Hold on. Was that one of the cards in the first? It was. Oh, hell yes. Some of you guys picked pile 1. Yes, because the hermit was in the center of that reading. Yes. Okay. That made up the whole of pile 1's reading, was trying to avoid that hermit journey where we voluntarily release things, sacrifice things, let them go. Yeah, some of you guys were definitely drawn to pile 1. Okay, and then let me read this culmination card right here, 1 second. Okay, and pile 7. Okay, and this card says here, this is about ascension, higher realms, and grounding. This is it. You have reached or are fast approaching the most evolved or climatic point of the work that you've been undertaking. That's what this loosen your grip is about. It says to have ascended to this level means that you've put in the effort and it has taken a toll on you mentally, physically, emotionally. And perhaps you've experienced many uncomfortable or fear-inducing moments to get here. You have faced your darkness and your light and are coming out of this phase with a higher vibration and a new perspective that the only way out is through. Yo, just like this loosen your grip, coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. You guys have seriously sacrificed. You guys, man, pile 4. Wow. You guys are really making some big moves here, like some big life moves. Yeah, this is the type of shit that puts hair on your chest. Like, no joke. Okay, and it says here, in order to achieve culmination, you have harnessed the energy of your root chakra, the grounded vibration of the energy centers. The root chakra defines your relationship with Mother Earth. It is your primal energy and your most basic survival center. It says it is also your stability physically and emotionally. When your basic needs are met, the root chakra helps you feel grounded, safe, and centered. While you manage the obstacles of life, it urges you to believe in yourself and trust that you are being provided for by the universe. Hematite is a highly protective stone that helps absorb and transform negative energies into positive energy vibrations. Hematite keeps you calm and grounded during stressful situations, simultaneously offering you protection. When engaged in deep spiritual work, hematite helps facilitate your connections to the higher realms, your star ancestors, those higher realms that I was talking about, those civilizations with high levels of consciousness, high levels of consciousness. But it says this helps facilitate your connections to the higher realms, higher spiritual energies, and the ascension process while keeping you firmly grounded in your root chakra. Yeah, so if you guys have hematite, definitely sleep with that. Maybe under, I don't know, to a little bit too much hematite is powerful. So whatever it is that you feel, if you just want to carry it around throughout the day, but you do want to take regular breaks with hematite because it is an extremely powerful stone. But it says here, get out of your yoga mat, take your first stance in the Vrikshasana. I don't know if I'm saying that right, you guys, but here's the word. You guys let me know in the comments how to pronounce that. But it says, get out your yoga mat, take your first stance in Vrikshasana, the tree pose, on your right leg, and begin to visualize glowing red light radiating from the base of your spine. Let your right foot sink deeply into your mat as if it could reach the core of Mother Earth. Slowly breathe in and out 6 times while allowing this glowing red light to grow larger within each breath. Once completed, switch to the left leg and repeat. It says, I am planted firmly in my root chakra, and I trust that the universe recognizes the culmination of my efforts. And it does, and it does. This is all coming from your guardian angel just as confirmation. This is just confirmation of everything that you've been through. Your guardian angel saying, like, I've seen that. Oh, look at what was underneath this card over here. Portal, doors are opening, you decide, rewards, wild card. That's what's opening up for you guys because you guys have made some big sacrifices. So totally, if you were drawn to pile 1 but haven't listened to it yet, take a listen to pile 1. Both of these messages are coming to you very, very strong right now, pile 4, from your guardian angel, just to say that, like, the sacrifices that you have made, the way that you have pivoted and transitioned to new directions and new paths. When one door closes, so many more for you have opened, and you've taken them all in stride, and you've done so in a way where, like, you've done it gracefully, and you've been through a lot, but you've done it gracefully. And so there's just there's a lot of doors opening for you guys because of this 8 of Wands. It's going to come through very, very quickly as well. Wheel of Fortune is here. Yes, it's in reverse, but it's still here. So this is about you being switched around, going to a different path where that Wheel of Fortune is upright. That door is open for you and only you, and you're going to walk right through it. Damn, you know what? That was another thing that I said in pile 1, where I said it's a very specific door for you that's supposed to open. It's not, these 2 piles, pile 1 and pile 4, are extremely connected. So yeah, that's going to be for some of you, only if you were intuitively drawn to that pile. But pile 4, this is all that I'm seeing for you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let me take this time to thank your guides, my guides, our higher self, beautiful spirit, as well as your guardian angels and mine for coming through. Hopefully you all come back to visit sometime soon. But until next time, please stay safe, healthy, blessed, and keep conquering the world. Bye, you guys.